Josh and Caleb.
Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you can't tell, I'm wearing my hat from last week. Walmart pickups. So, loving this hat. It's so cool. Love SpongeBob. But that's not what today's video is about. We have a package from Amazon with some cool stuff that I've been trying to get for a while. I don't have, well, I had an Amazon account, but I don't anymore. So Caleb ordered these for us, and one thing from eBay that is an upgrade I've been wanting for years. Well, not years, but since I found out it was available. It's probably been about a year. So, yeah, we're gonna dive. I love this. We're gonna dive in. Also rocking the Verb shirt. So we're gonna dive into this unboxing. All Amazon stuff. I'll kind of review as I'm going to talk about each one. So I'm gonna flip you guys around and we'll get started. Okay, so first thing is Josie and the Pussycats. Love this movie. This is an upgrade for me. I'll grab it. I had the DVD, which is, this film is added for family viewing. So, wanted the real version. What's the difference in rating? This one's PG-13, this one's PG. So, this does have 3 music videos. I'm sure they're on here too. Yeah, there's 3. So I've been wanting to upgrade this. If I ever happen to meet Rachel Lee Cook someday, that would be a joyous day, but I could gear to sign this awesome 20th anniversary Blu-ray as opposed to the family edited version. I found this at Goodwill like years ago, and I was looking at it one day. I'm like, oh, this isn't even the real, like the actual version. So I'm very curious to see the difference between these two. Have to watch it and find out. But I really do love this. I'm a fan of Rachel Lee Cook. Well, I mean, all the girls, obviously, but Rachel Lee Cook definitely. She's in that movie with Freddie Prinze Jr. I forget what it's called, but from then on, I've liked almost everything she has been in. And Mill Creek, awesome job. You guys put a lot of great movies on Blu-ray. The only opportunity they have in a lot of cases, but love the artwork on here. I mean, it's pretty much the same as this, but with a cooler background, and the font's cool. Anyway, this is the 20th anniversary of Josie and the Pussycats. Really, of course, my viewing has always been the family edited version, so I'm really excited to check it out now that I have the actual version of the film. And I wasn't a huge fan of the animated show. I mean, I did watch it growing up, Hanna-Barbera, of course, but So I didn't go in as like a super fan of the animated show. So I think if you go in with kind of those expectations, or maybe you are a fan of the animated show and you love the movie as well, leave comments down below. But yeah, had to upgrade that, and maybe someday I'll be lucky enough to meet Rachel Lee Cook. That would be awesome. I did meet Danielle Harris and Christina Ricci, so anything is possible if you just believe. Second thing is History of Horror, Season 3, Eli Ross, History of Horror. Pretty interesting docu-series. They kind of go through different themes. Like season 2, there was like a zombie one and all kind of things. This season 3 covers themes including sequels, infections, psychics, apocalyptic horror, holiday horror, and mad scientists. That is cool. So each episode covers a theme. I'm excited for the sequels. Have 1 and 2 on DVD. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I don't believe it was released. This might have a DVD, but the Blu-ray was available, so I grabbed the Blu-ray. Well, Kev grabbed it. So that is cool. Number 3 here is Leap of Faith, a Shudder original. William Friedkin on The Exorcist. So a documentary all about the making of that. Uh, was that on Cursed Films? I can't remember. Yeah, here it is. It was on the docu-series Cursed Films, so I'm excited to see William's point of view as the director. Can't wait to check this out. I'm curious to see how it differs from the segment on Cursed Films. We will see, but yeah, Leap of Faith. Excited to see that. Speaking of Cursed Films, here is the second one, Cursed Films 2, another Shudder original, as was Leap of Faith. Love this artwork though. I would buy that if that's a poster. I would definitely get that. This season, or just documentary, I think it's a show. Anyway, the myths and legends behind Wizard of Oz. I'm really excited about that. There are a lot of stories about the Wizard of Oz. Rosemary's Baby. That will be a good one. All these are great things I want to know about. Stalker. I don't think I've ever seen that movie. I guess it shows it here on the back. Uh, is that it? Stalker. Or yeah, that must be it there. I don't believe I've ever seen that. Uh, Serpent and the Rainbow, which I absolutely love. I just recently upgraded that to DVD. Is a Wes Craven masterpiece, in my opinion. And Wes talks about how the producer has no memory during filming because he talked to, like a voodoo doctor. And he thinks he put a curse on him. I don't know. But, hearing Wes talk about that in the behind the scenes of the movie was interesting. So, a deep dive into that will be fascinating. And then, of course, Cannibal Holocaust. That's pretty exciting. Can't wait to hear about all of that. I've seen like YouTube things on 4 of these. Nothing about Stalker, but we'll see. So Cursed Films 2. Can't wait to check that out. And then something I've been waiting like years, like over 5 years, I believe. Pennywise, the story of it, and the artwork is different. I love that. Check that out. Artwork is different. They started doing this like, I don't know, 2017, 2018. It's the same guy, two guys that did uh, Unearthed and Untold, the Path to Pet Cemetery. That also took a while to be released to physical media. This took even longer than that. So needless to say, I'm going to check this out right away. This is a collector's edition. They got in touch with Screambox and they released it. They're the same company that released Terrifier 1 and 2. I only know that because I saw Tampa J's video at Days of the Dead, and he checked out their table. But I cannot wait to see this. Tim Curry, before he went downhill, with his health, he did an interview, and I believe he got in makeup again. I don't know if they kept that in the documentary. We will see, because they would film some, and then they would take a break, and then more people would do interviews. So that's another reason why it took so long. But then once they were done, it took them like 2 years to get a company to release it. But I'm very excited, very excited. I enjoy the new It, uh, more so the first It, not It Chapter 2. I think that's a poor sequel, and they had an awesome cast, but the original was so scary to me as a kid. So a whole documentary about how that all came to be is pretty intriguing. It's 126 minutes, so not as long as, say, In Search of Darkness. So yeah, this in-depth look at the 90s miniseries based on Stephen King's novel features interviews with all these people and Tim Curry, who portrayed the notorious monster clown Pennywise. So that is exciting. I'm probably going to check this out right away. Probably tonight I'm going to pop this in, check it out. Really excited to see that because, it's been like 5 years, at least 4. And then the last thing is eBay. I'm finally upgrading remote. I've had this VHS copy for years, and I thought, well, that's it. I'm going to have to just stick with the VHS. It's never getting a Blu-ray released. Charles Band. If you didn't know, Moonbeam is the children's part of Full Moon Entertainment, who do Puppet Master and stuff like that. But I used to watch this movie so much as a kid. Me and Caleb would just pop it on, watch it. Is so good. And to see it in Blu-ray is going to be just magical. I cannot wait. And I'm glad they kept the original artwork. That is something Clubhouse Detectives did not do. And that's a shame, because this is great artwork here. But yeah, it's about this kid who has all these gadgets, and something happens at school during his well, a bully's presentation. He uses his model planes. Anyway, something happens at the school, and his mom says, "I'm going to take all those away. You're never going to see them again." So he takes them to this abandoned house that he thinks is abandoned. And these three criminals who just robbed a bank go, and he's stuck in the crawl space. So great movie. I believe she was in a few other movies as well. I don't remember exactly. I just know she was in a few from the 90s, but love this movie so much. So that is our Amazon slash eBay pickups. Some really good ones. I'm gonna check these out right away. Uh, Pretty much all new to me, with the exception of the upgrades. But Josie is going to be a whole new movie in remote, seeing it in high def. That is going to be amazing. So, upgraded that. Some great things. Leave a comment if you have seen any of these and your thoughts. Alright. I'll go flip you guys around and we'll do the outro. So, that is going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I believe next week we are going to try and go to Smiley's flea market. You guys like those videos, so I mean we went months without going, and then I went a few weeks ago. Well, it's been about a month now, but yeah, we're gonna go back next week, so keep your eye on the horizon for that video. Hope you guys have been enjoying the last few videos. A lot of fun hunting with Caleb. We're back at it again. Sometimes he doesn't go, sometimes he does, but if we can spend the whole day doing it, that's always fun. Alright, so check in next week when we're at Smiley's. But as far as this video, that is going to do it. I'm Josh. More videos coming as always. Until then, if I don't see you out thrifting or at Walt Disney World, I will see you at the movies. Bye. I'm gonna go watch Pennywise right now. Alright, bye guys.